You know me, pull a Pluto move, take white Scottie Pippen. Like it beef with everybody in the city. Keep that doggy in a 360 deal, pulling gimmicks. What's that? Mind your business. Sports Center, Rodeo, put a kill it. Before I ate, I need a closet like a clothing store. I need a cash register. I feel abused, pulling on my belt. You need help with something? Pump the gas or something. Order TK1s on that, put confetti on, catching slip. I keep my so I won't go to alone.
Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Here we go. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Outside Murray.
I got him.
You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And it's Hawkins with a rebound. Here's the pick. Lets it fly. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Willie Green. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
One of the quickest releases in the game, Kyrie staying a step ahead.
Murray for three. LeBron with the rebound.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. Here's Murray. They set the pick. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. 6 to shoot. Can't cash it in from the high post.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Great court awareness by Murray, just whipping that pass right over to the wide open man.
Brent, what's something you've seen from Murray's time in San Antonio to now?
Well, there's been no stoppage, BA, of the type of work that DeJounte Murray puts in. He's had to learn a new system, but he's adapted to that, and he continues to play both ends of the floor to make an impact.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Top of the key. The shot misses.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Here's Murray. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. No good, off the front rim.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
No good. 3 for 6 shooting in this game.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long. It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Shot's good by James.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Counted from distance. Murray's got 8 points.
Well, this is one of the best guys in the league at creating and scoring off the dribble. DeJounte Murray showing his elite skill.
Here's Hawkins. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Irving goes in. 2 points. That one goes. He has 7.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter here. And here comes the break. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move. Wow, incredible.
Fires from deep. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Here's James. Can't nail the jumper.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Murray deciding where to go with it. That three's off the mark. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it.
Substitution on the court.
And here's New Orleans now. Trailing by 5. Pass to Finney-Smith. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Dallas on top, leading by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Number 4. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Irving. From the arc. And it's Boston with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 5. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to drop.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Bridges outside. Here's Boston. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Pass to Boston. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer, Bridges. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Larson. Fires for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Bridges misses. Dallas leading by 5. And it's Irving off the drive. Here's Larson. Pass to Hall. Irving for 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
He could really beat you up from deep. Irving, such a sharp shooter.
Jacks up a 3. The shot by Boston, no good.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Here's Larson. Irving for three. It's not going to go for him. Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Boston. The baseline J is on the way. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Puts it up. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's New Orleans now. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
A big group substitution here for Dallas. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Here's Brown. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had the chances. Came up empty. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Mavericks. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. They need this. Out to Bridges. Pass to James. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock.
And shows hustle and plays hard on defense. Wow. Towns sure knows how to keep his coaches happy.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Here's James. Rejected by Brown. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's James. Towns with a rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
The shot's good. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. There's 53 seconds left in the second. It's stolen. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 10.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Murray from outside hits the three-pointer.
That's an area DeJounte Murray continues to work on. When he's hitting threes, man, he's dangerous.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
First three of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. A huge 24-point lead for them. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Out to James. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
The Mavericks, another fast break opportunity here.
The attention Mikel had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Pelicans. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got 13.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Outside Murray. Good D by Wallace.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
The rebound by Murray.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The floater. Can't get the layup. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all three levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
And the second free throw is good. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
4-3. Pelicans keep it alive.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
James outside. Five to shoot. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, stolen by Murray. To the paint. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Pass to Murray. They set the screen to the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Murray has the ball in his hands. His teammates know that they got to stay ready because he's looking to set him up.
They get it back. Out to Bridges. It's intercepted. Here's Hawkins. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I like how the confidence shows up for Hawkins down there. Doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The Mavericks lead by 20. Towns on a screen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line.